Welcome! Finally! It's been a long time since I played Minecraft, around about 5 to 6 months, which is crazy. I had my break from YouTube and a burnout from Minecraft at the same time, but now we're back and I've made a really cool project. You can already see what it is from the title, so let me roll some B-roll and show you guys what I've been working on.
Any night, any day, let me take you away. All I need is just saying yeah, 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 yeah. Better nights, better days, when you're here with me, babe. Cause you're all that I crave, so I wonder, where are you? Where are you? Don't hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know, say, where are you? Don't be so hard to reach, just pick up your phone. Tell me where you'll be, cause I gotta know. Let me know when you're ready, cause I made reservations. Too many invitations.
So this project is very early days. I've only been working on it for the last couple of weeks, but I've got some really cool designs in mind for the future. But for now, this is like a first step, a first attempt at building something that I've always wanted to build, a YouTube studio inside of Minecraft. It'll all make sense in a minute, trust me. So we've got a very basic design coming up here, just a minimal little walkway, little end portal station thing, and another portal. In a couple of weeks, we're going to be building individual segments inside of those builds. So we have like a little hub in the nether, a little hub in the end, and it'll all be themed to the surrounding areas, which is pretty cool. I wanted a space where I could record YouTube videos and things like that. Look, that's my logo on the front of the building. How cool is that? So excuse the frames to be coming here because there's a lot going on. All right, so this is the chunky YouTube space built into Minecraft. We've got a skylight, which is really cool. One thing I will show you about this before we actually get on with the tour is if you go to time set night, the roof actually turns into a set of lights. I've got the day-night cycle turned off at the moment because I'm building, but if we do time set day, it then goes back to glass, which is pretty sweet. Got a nice little skylight. And yeah, just a little feature that I thought was pretty cool. So let's go over here. This is a nice little dining room. Nice and simple, nothing too crazy going on. Got a nice little couple of designs for the chairs, banners, a little slab at the bottom, and item frames. And we're making use of the new candles in the 1.18 update, which is pretty sweet. Did they come out in the 1.17? I can't remember. Coming through here, this is my least favorite room. It is the kitchen. Honestly, I did this in the last 10 minutes before I recorded this episode. I wanted to get it done, finished, but I will probably be revamping it. I don't like the birch trap doors. Oh my god, the frames. This is a really nice little room. This is one of the first ones I did, actually, and this is a little sitting area. Get some of your mates around here. Cotch out. There was originally a fire here, but I wasn't too keen with how it looked, so I put in these little coral blocks, and I think it kind of goes. I think it looks good. So let's go around here. I wanted to make this whole area useful as a YouTube studio, but at the same time, I want it to be functional, so it has all your survival needs in case you ever want to turn this into a survival build. There's a little entertainment room. You have a nice big TV up there, a couple of speakers up top, which are of course buttons, and yeah, super simple design, but it makes use of the space that we had. Coming around here, we got a lovely little bedroom. We got a we got a banner there in place of a mirror. This is all without mods, by the way. I do have to say that. Nice little wardrobe, some leather armor, cool little bed, nice little design, 4-poster thing. This is the bathroom. It's super nice, super minimal. Got a little sink here. Got a double-seated toilet when you know you got a fat ass, and of course we have a little bath sauna kind of vibe going on here. Super simple. Coming over here, this is more of a resource area for me. I have all of my most used commands set up here, ready to go. So we have like pause time, so this starts the day-night cycle. This pauses the day-night cycle. You can set the time to day, set the time to night, which is pretty sweet. Give God Sword, which is just maxed out, pretty cool. Then you have Give Command Block, which save having to type the command all the time. You can just go ahead and do that. Now these teleport you to the creative building area. Now this is where it starts coming into place as a YouTube studio, which I'm super proud of. All of these areas are completely expandable, and whenever I want to do build guides, redstone guides to turn to TikToks or YouTube videos or YouTube shorts, even just a couple of pictures, I can build them in this area, and you can build anything you want, get rid of it easily. I want to be able to quickly change the whole floor whenever I need to, and it's nice. You can keep everything away from your main build. This is like 10,000 blocks away. Hit that, and it teleports you straight back. Pretty sweet. So that is just for the creative builds if I'm doing like a house or something decorative. Again, frames. And this one here, we have a redstone build area, so very similar thing. Nice big wide open area, but I wanted to be able to see and show off the redstone as easily as possible. So again, super simple, but it works very well. Now, there's like 4 other areas I want to show you guys. If you come down here, yes, it is a secret painting, oldest trick in the book. I'm probably going to do some redstone at some point, but for now that works. We have a nice little item storage room. This is actually what's causing the majority of the lag. You have a bunch of weird lighting going on. You have sea lanterns behind all of these chests. Okay, let's go upstairs where the main YouTube area kind of happens. We've got a play button up there, just because you may want to start an intro like that. You never know. We've got a little baby fox here, and I'll explain that in a moment. This is Roxy. For those of you who don't know, I do have a dog in real life. She's not a fox, but Siberian Husky, beautiful dog. This is the closest mob without doing mods that incorporates her into the game, and we have a feeling that she may be pregnant in real life, so I wanted to incorporate that. So we have Roxy and unnamed baby. Now let's go ahead and explain all of this. This is a set, so if we come over here and we can actually line ourselves up, go into F5 mode, zoom in, and we can start off every single YouTube video with something like, hey, what's going on guys? Welcome to the Minecraft Report. In today's news, Minecraft has introduced a bunch of new things. Pretty sweet, super minimal, super simple, but it gives you a little bit more creativity than you would find in most other videos. Coming over here, you'll find the exact same thing, but with mob heads. Minecraft has introduced a brand new mob into the game. Let's talk about it. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so now you have seen my 2 set areas. What I will do is encourage you to subscribe to the channel if you're interested in content like this. Hit that subscribe button. Bam! You just want yourself a black and gold subscribe button. Thank you very much. All right. It's such a gimmick, but it's so cool. All right, so let's go over here. We've got a nice little green screen. So again, go into F5 mode, zoom in, and you have a green screen of your face that you can use for thumbnails and things like that. Same thing with this. Zoom in, we have a nice white background for thumbnails and things like that. Now, if you were to pair this with some kind of mod that let you do like facial animations and things like that, make a pretty sweet combo. Over here we have the area that you saw at the beginning of the video where you have a giant subscribe button in the background and you have all this cool decorative memorabilia. You have another backdrop over here which is just a plain simple black one. Today we're going to be venturing into the end, the most dangerous place in Minecraft. It's pretty cool. Again, it's super gimmicky, but I love the fact that I can now do things like this, and it's cool. I love it. We have a nice little boxing area, so if you ever want to watch some of your mates PvP, have a fight to the death, this is the place to do it. Or of course you can jump in and have a little match with a skeleton, see if you can win. I would probably get my ass handed to me because I'm terrible at PvP. So that is pretty much it in terms of the set, but let's go out back and see the garden. So over here we've got a lovely little place, and again, it's super decorative, super aesthetic, so you can go ahead and do some screenshots, whatever you want to do to make your videos look a little bit more cute and professional. There you go. Over here we've got a nice little tree growing area type deal. It's nothing really happens in here. Maybe you could change it up if you do some survival stuff, but for now that is what that is for. And over here you have a little miniature farm. Now, one thing I love about this design that I never thought about in my survival let's plays is I've incorporated the crafting tables into the water bit here, and then under these you have barrels, so you can go ahead and farm your stuff, turn it into whatever you need to, like hay bales, put it in storage, and then you could link that to your underground storage unit over there, and it's like the simplest way to do farming. Why have I never thought about that? Coming over here to add to the aesthetic, you have Gordon Ramsay cooking up on the barbecue. What a cool little design. And of course we have my real life dog, Ghost. He features here as well. I couldn't leave my dogs out. They're just such a big part of my life, and my community loves my dogs. Why the hell not put them in my creative world? We have an outdoor seating area, pretty sweet. Oh, one thing I didn't show you. Hang on, let me show you this. So you have a very simple little skylight. Again, I love these little designs. The most simple thing in the world that people would normally overlook. I have a cool little swimming pool. Nothing really unexpected here. It's you swim in it. That's that's pretty much it. As you come out of the water, you have DJ Khaled on the jukebox, ready to play some good tunes for you. All right, I'll see you in a minute, Gordon Ramsay. I just need to show the audience something else. So as we come over here, this is another little skylight feature that I integrated. It's, again, super simple, but it just adds a little bit more sauce, a little bit more flavor to the build. If we do time set night, what happens is all of these shutters close. Same if it's raining. All right, let's go down to the final area of the base so far. And this is one of the coolest bits I've managed to make. It's underwater, of course. It's just for survival players. So if you're putting this into your own build, I think you're going to really like this part. Have a look at this. The reflections, oh man, they look so good. I've had a couple of questions about how I get the reflections, and it's actually super simple. This is white concrete with black stained glass on top. Normal glass kind of works, but the black stain just gives it a super nice kind of vibe. Got a little sword and anvil. Of course, we have the massive lava chamber over here. We have a like working table, so if you and your friends want to get together and plan out your next assault, you can do that. Coming over here, we have a utility area, so you have all of your grindstones, you have a stone cutter, everything that you need is right here, ready to go. And over here is one of the cool little designs that I integrated into the build, where it looks like you have the lava coming out of the lava pool, going down into the furnace area where you can go ahead and smelt all of your ores. Again, you could hook that up to some redstone and get everything sent over to your item storage, but for me, I wanted it nice and simple. I just wanted to be able to chuck some things in and voila. I did incorporate some of these lightning rods, which act as copper pipes that bring in the water from the outside to cool all of the lava and create stone, or something like that, just to add a little bit of lore to the place. They're also up here as well. So you have lava channeling through the lava pool, going down here into a little cauldron of lava. It's obviously it's not functional, but it just looks so awesome. I love it. And then you have these little taps that put some water into your builds. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up everything I wanted to show you of the tour so far. There are going to be many more parts coming up at some point in the future, and if you actually want to be able to get an NPC, a mob, or a pet, whatever, into my build, go ahead and leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll incorporate it in episode 2, which is probably going to be coming out in a couple of weeks. I do want this to be an ongoing series, so I want all of your suggestions. I want to be able to take what you guys give me and incorporate it into the build and make it a massive community project. I want your names, your characters in this build somehow. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's been a pleasure giving you this video today. It's something I've wanted to work on for such a long time, and to see it come to fruition in such a small but awesome way, it's really cool. I love it. I love your faces. You're amazing. You're beautiful. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.